leniency yesterday in a letter submitted to Judge Arun Subramani in writing that he was humbled by the case against him and promised to never commit a crime again. His fate now sits in that judge's hands, who will make a decision at some point today, again after that hearing. That sentencing hearing begins at 10 o'clock this morning. But let's get to that four-page letter for a moment, because it marked the first time that Diddy made any substantial statement about his case. Here are some key elements of it. In one part, Diddy writes, "In my life, I have made many mistakes, but I am no longer running from them. I am so sorry for the hurt that I caused, but I understand that the mere words 'I'm sorry' will never be good enough, as these words alone cannot erase the pain from the past." In another, he says, "I am now sober for the first time in 25 years. I've been trying my best to deal with my drug abuse and anger issues and take accountability, as well as positive steps towards healing. And I ask you for mercy today, not only for my sake, but for the sake of my children." Diddy's lawyers have said that he should be sentenced to no more than 14 months in prison, with credit for good behavior and time served. That would indicate they want him to walk free right now. The judge rejected a last-ditch effort to overturn his conviction on 2 prostitution-related charges. Diddy's legal team argues he was an amateur pornographer not engaging in prostitution, and that the guilty verdict violates his First Amendment rights. Prosecutors submitted their sentencing recommendations earlier this week and want Diddy to serve at least 11 years in prison, a significant increase from their initial request of 4 to 5 years. In a 161-page memorandum, they detailed that Diddy is unrepentant and insisted that the punishment for his crimes of conviction must take into account the manner in which he committed them. Meantime, Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend and a star witness at his federal trial, pleaded the judge to consider the many lives that he's upended with his abuse and control. She and another alleged victim, Mia, who testified under a pseudonym, are expected to address the court today. It's still unclear if Jane, who also testified anonymously, will share any words with the court. Former prosecutor Seth Zuckerman weighed in on the case last night on the 10 o'clock news.
That's been put forth to the judge, and that is the Department of Probation. And they've recommended 70 months to 87 months, which, if you calculate it, is a little under 6 years to a little bit over 7 years as a time frame. And I have a feeling the judge